Hello, everyone. My name is Sandor Dargo, and I'm going to speak a little bit about clean code and software quality. First, let's define what is clean code. So it's code that is easy to understand and easy to change. Now let's break that down a little bit. In clean code, it's easy to understand the execution flow, the collaboration of the different objects, the roles and responsibilities of objects and methods, and even the purpose of each expression and variable. So now if we think about the ease of changing code, code is easy to change when your public interface is concise, the code is well tested, and the tests are also clean. The methods have predictable results, and in general, the single responsibility principle is followed. Now, is clean code part of software quality? So to answer that, we have to talk a little bit about software quality. And I borrowed a couple of slides from Phil's presentation from yesterday. So there is the Consortium for Information and Software Quality, and they defined 4 pillars of structural software quality. They say that these 4 pillars are security, reliability, performance efficiency, and maintainability. Now, is clean code part of software quality? Some people will say no, because, well, as long as the code works more or less without bugs, it's fine. The user doesn't see it, the user doesn't care about clean code anyway. It's simply just some fun for developers, but not even all of us find it really amusing to write clean code. There are others, and I'm among those people who say yes, clean code is part of software quality because it helps reducing the number of bugs. It also helps reducing the time to fix the remaining bugs because, well, there will be bugs. It also decreases the maintenance costs. So if you think about the 4 pillars, it increases the reliability and it also increases the maintainability of your software. And it's part of making our job right. But is it important to do our job right? Now here is the second borrowed slide. So doing our job right is important, and apparently it's more important than doing the right thing. And this was called the alignment trap. And one of the main reasons behind is that, well, for human beings, it's easier to change what we do than changing how we do it. Therefore, making our job right is the responsibility, or at least it should be the responsibility of all of us. And it can be even more important than delivering the right thing, because that's something you can change later on. And in the long run, it will just pay off. Because let's think about what is going to happen if we write like low quality code. First, we start with high productivity or efficiency is great, but then it will slow down. The number of bugs will increase and will be just slower and slower until we reach the point of apocalypse. And that's pretty much the end of a product. But who is guilty here? Well, if you ask, let's say, experienced developers, many of them will say it's them, the project managers, of course, because they only care about the software factory. It should keep delivering new features. They don't even understand what technical debt is. They don't understand what clean code is about, so they cannot care. Now I will find different people, different experienced developers. They will say it's them, still them, but now the junior developers, because they don't know how to code well. We don't have time to correct their code all the time, and they just don't arrive with good enough knowledge. Now, all of these reasons might be, well, at least partly true, but nobody really advances in life by just blaming others. It's not a good solution. We have to take ownership for our problems. So the reason is us. It is us. Because we forget that clean code is hard. We have to learn it. It's not something that just comes with the years of seniority, let's say. Because It requires both effort and discipline, but people are not like that. People are lazy and disorganized. We have to take concrete, difficult steps to learn clean code. And we have to do our job. But as coders, especially as like senior developers, our job is way more than just coding and writing tests, which is still coding, and learning some new techniques from time to time. We have more responsibilities. Mainly, we have to communicate and think more and more as we progress in our career. There are different forms, like sometimes we have to document, sometimes we'll have to teach, sometimes we'll have to explain both to technical and non-technical people. Well, some other cases, we have to alert the stakeholders that what they want is just not going to work well. And again, sometimes we have to say no. We clearly have to say no, because we have to remind them about the truth. The technical debt must be paid back on time, because we cannot afford bad solutions in the long run. So at the end, why we don't have clean code is the norm, is us, and it's us who have to fix it. Thank you.